Hi all, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redski, on another round of Righteous Readings, raw and righteous as always. We are continuing with the February May monthly, and we're up to a very special sign. The sun, of course, it is your birthday month, Aquarius. If you're Aquarius sun, happy birthday. This will also attain this reading to rising moon and Venus. So all of the beautiful Aquariuses out there, all placements. It's beautiful to see you all here for your February month. I can feel that there's going to be some very much deep and meaningful messages for you. Now, as it is your birthday month, I wanted to do something a little bit extra special for you and give your reading a little extra dimension of difference, considering it is a very special month for you guys. So Aquarius, stay tuned to the very end. There will be an additional extra for you for February, like any other. Okay, so we're going to do the main monthly. It will run for the whole month of February 2022 for the star sign of Aquarius, sun, moon and rising placements. We are doing a Celtic cross standard placements, which we will then clarify. Then we will also do some inspirational messages via Oracle, and then stay tuned for after that, the very end, for your bonus additional extra. So Aquarius, happy birthday. I hope this month really does bring in some real abundance and some good messages. Let me warm up the cards and we will find out what's coming in for February 2022 for all placements, sun and moon, rising and Venus of Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's coming in for you for February 2022. Sun, moon, rising, Venus placements of Aquarius, please, spirits and guides. What do we have coming in for Aquarius, please? Sun, moon, rising, Venus placements of Aquarius. Oh, faithful deck, I haven't used it in a long time, but I thought I'd pull it out for you for your birthday month, Aquarius. Got AA, Strategies, Answers deck. Aquarius place February 2022. Spirits and guides, what do we have coming in for Aquarius, Sun, moon, rising, Venus placements for February month of 2022. Doing a standard Celtic cross set of placements, sign of Aquarius, please. There we go. Okay. I must admit, Aquarius, your energy is very fluxy. I want to say fluxy. It's nervous mixed with anxiety, mixed with exuberance, mixed with, it's exhausting. Bottom of the deck, firstly, we have the Magician inverted. Mercury energy here with the Magician, but when he is inverted, he does come across as the trickster, someone that uses their gifts to play, trick, to blindside. Very mischievous sort. Got everything here to make a winner. But are we choosing the wrong path, Aquarius? Magician in reverse with 3 Pentacles reversed underneath that. Sloppiness, mediocrity, not being able to get on the same page of others. Very interesting, this reading, and I wouldn't pick it to be an Aquarius reading and definitely not a birthday month. So I feel like this might be for a small group of you, to be quite honest. I don't think this is going to resonate to many of you Aquariuses out there. Or it will only resonate to Aquariuses of certain placement habits. Coming into February, you know, I feel like you're feeling a little insecure. 9 of Pentacles reverse, you know, I feel like some sort of roguery, some sort of gambling came in here and it left you in a position of being robbed, lessened in monetary, material a house, home, inheritance. I feel like for some of you, maybe you decide to walk away from this inheritance or money. Others of you, it was taken from you. Others of you, it was never even attained by you because it was already gone in the wind, I guess you could say. You're crossing obstacles, issues that you're going to have to face throughout the month of February. It's that the King of Cups reversed. Your challenge is going to be to deal with either aspects of yourself, or this could be in relation to a character around you. You know, when the King of Cups is reversed, he has a real artistic temperament. He has a real double-dealing, scandalousness about him, breathing loss, ruin, injustice. He's very crafty, he has no virtue, he'll tell you what you want to hear, you know, rope you in. He has no intentions of ever following through. It's all about his own needs, own wants. You know, he doesn't really have any thought for anything more. Has no care, definitely, for anything less. The crowning of this whole reading for you, Aquarius, hanging above all of this for you for February. Seven of Swords inverted. There's a lot of arguments following uncertain counsel here, following maybe others, or there's just a lot of slanderous gossip, babbling, bullshit going on. There's a lot of, you know, the pot is rife, full of gossip and toil and bubble. It's just coming to the surface. The root of the reading, while all this is going on, you're trying to be more Seven of Pentacles rather than that Seven of Swords reverse and buying into all the gossip and bullshit. You got your head down, bum up, Aquarius, throughout February. You know, you've got monetary insecurity on your mind, and at the root of this reading, at the forefront of everything you're doing through February, I feel, and you're going through a stage of looking at everything you've got, everything maybe you've lost and attained, be that as it may. And you're assessing everything, assessing it down to the detail. Is it enough here? How can I make more? How can I make it go further? How can I, you know, you're being very, very intent, but maybe a little bit overly invested in some ways. You're watching it so hard, you're not giving it any room to grow. Just take a bit of a breather. It's good to be very on the ball managing all of this, but don't start to stress yourself out too much. It will, if you want it to, give it time. Past energy, Aquarius, leaving you now still present. We now have the Page of Cups reversed. I see in the past someone came in here. You were very susceptible to this person. They came in, they flatterized you, they temporarily distracted you, they seduced you, they flatterized you, and for a while it's all you thought about. In the future energy, not so much so. Anything you're not happy, Jen. Eight of Wands reversed, blocking this person. Thoughts of jealousy, deceit here. You know, feeling pretty pissed and chafed. You know, that future energy, Aquarius, with that Eight of Wands reversed, you know, this really does talk about a lot of jealousy, a lot of harassment here. Maybe even domestic quarrels, but you really are putting up the blockades here. You are saying, you know, I've had a couple, blocking this person, changing my number, really making an attempt to, you know, make a point that you won't stand for it, or this behaviour is not for your forte. Advice from Spirit is Sun of Cancer coming through here with their major arcana for Cancer. The Chariot inverted. Advice from Spirit is saying, look, there will be some failure. You may, in some cases, lose something that was otherwise firmly in your grasp, something that you were banking on very much. Just a sudden collapse of plans in general, cancellation of plans, sudden collapses of things. You may not be prepared to face this reality, or you may be blindsided because you think it's just such a shoo-in. Spirit is trying to warn you that nothing is a shoo-in in this world. And to always look at the other side of what the possibility is for you if it doesn't come in, just in case. So then you're prepared. Spirit's trying to tell you just to be prepared for everything, because you just can't hurt. Outside looking in, Aquarius, of you and your position, situation, not necessarily what's going on, it's what they see. They see the Page of Wands reversed. Now, the way this is quite interesting, because the past energy is the Page of Cups reversed, and the outside's looking in and they sit across from each other. They're actually looking at each other in their inverted state in the past and in the outsider's view. And then just across from that, you have the King of Cups reversed in the challenges, and then just next to that in the future energy you have the Eight of Wands reversed. These are Wands and Cup cards, two pages, a king. Maybe it means something to you. But outside looking in with that Page of Wands reversed, they see someone that's going through reluctancy. Someone that's had a lot of displeasure, gone through a bad experience. Someone may have broken their heart. Someone's gossiped about them. Someone has done. They've been the bearer of some bad tidings, and they're wearing it. They see someone that's worn down from bad situations, not necessarily from maybe being a bad person. Hopes and fears, Aquarius, that you have for the month of February is that of the Eight of Swords. Your hopes and fears, you know, you've been through crisis, conflict, but you're so sick of that domination, that imprisonment feeling. You want to be rebellious, you want to be free, you want to be righteous. You know, I see that you may have even gone through a period of sickness, but you're so worried in your head about being entrapped. So I think this is what spokes this outcome. Because the outcome is the major arcana for Virgo, and it is the Hermit. I think you have a lot of fears of people around you. Trust. So we have two eights here as well. The Eight of Swords in your hopes and fears. The Eight of Wands reversed in the future energy. Eights are infinity. For me, they are anyway. And with the Hermit coming in at the final part of this reading so far, we're going to clarify. I feel like you're going at it alone. You're going to move out of February following your own knowledge, your own solitude. So sick of everyone else's bullshit, their words, their opinions, their judgments, their regards, their standards, their rules, their way. So I see that you may decide to dispel and release a lot of the extras, the material and attainable in life. Go forward in the security of not of a pinnacle, but of yourself, of the wisdom, of the knowledge, of everything you've experienced, everything you've gone through. You have not lost any of that. You take it all with you. But you don't take all the baggage that comes with that, all the photographs necessarily and memories. You have them already locked inside of you. For example, you walk forward with just your lantern, your light to guide you, and your stave to support you in rough terrain through your rugged journey. Aquarius has learned. Aquarius knows a lot more than what I think people let Aquarius have appreciation for. Let's clarify this now for your February reading. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this reading for Aquarius February. That's one of my twins who is an Aquarius as well. Okay, Aquarius, let's clarify this reading now. So you currently coming into February, we have that Nine of Pentacles reversed. Let's clarify this energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Wands. Crossing obstacles, issues. We have the King of Cups reversed. Let's clarify this King of Cups reversed. Three of Wands. Crowning this reading, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, we've got a bit here. There's the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Hermit in reverse. Opposites. The root of the reading, we have that Seven of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. Root of the reading for Aquarius, the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here, please? Queen of Pentacles, love that. Past energy, we have the Page of Cups inverted. Why is this? Okay. Six of Pentacles. Future energy, we have the Eight of Wands reverse. Why is this Eight of Wands reverse? Clarify. This Eight of Wands reverse. Ten of Swords reverse. Spirit's advice for Aquarius, we have the Chariot inverted. Why spirits? Because the Devil. Capricorn energy with Cancerian energy, that's major. Outsider's view, we have the Page of Wands reverse. This is clarified by the King of Swords reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the World reverse. Hopes and fears. Eight of Swords with the Empress, I love that. And the all-important outcome. The outcome for Aquarius leaving February, we had the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Please, for the outcome. Here we go. Page of Swords. Knowledge, vigilance. You're on a journey. Knight of Wands reversed. I would say that if that was upright. Knight of Wands reversed is unexpected change, rupture, breakdown of personal relationship. Interruption. Big interruption. Two nines in your current energy. The Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Wands upright. Two nines. Earth and fire energy. Aquarius. Roguery, some dissipation here through monetary, and you are fighting very hard to keep this or to keep going here. You got your wand at the ready, waiting for the onslaught. You're going through some rough seas here, man. You're getting battered here. Getting really battered here. And you still feel like you're coming in trumps. Fighting with everything you got. You still feel like you're coming in trumps. Crossings, obstacles, issues you're going to face for the month of February that you need to deal with is that King of Cups reversed with the Three of Wands. This is an individual that's will take you to ruin, that will tell you the things that you want to hear to get you to invest in their bullshit story and take what they want. The Three of Wands is saying that you are waiting for this person to really fulfill their word, their bond, their promise. I'm seeing here that this ship will probably never come in, and that's this obstacle issue that you have to face. That this King of Cups reversed is exactly that. A King of Cups reversed is not a King of Cups. He's a roguery, sword, a bullshit artist, a con in a way, and you're waiting for this to come in. So you're cheating yourself. If this is attainable to another individual, this is traits of your own self that you're dealing with. It's time to assess. Crowning this reading, we had a lot. Originally, that's Seven of Swords reversed. So crowning it was talking about arguments, a lot of babbling, bullshit, gossip going on, following uncertain counsel, not following your own belief system, getting too caught up in the gossip of all the bullshit to really see what was going on. This is all clarified with Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Hermit in reverse this time. So we've got Cancer, Virgo again. Eight of Cups, you're walking away from this. active decision. 8 is not my 10. I will not invest another minute, moment, dime of my time, heart, or anything. I'm punching out, walking away. With that Chariot, you are on a warlike tendency of balance, but of strength, of triumph, of success through a shitload of crap. A lot of conflict, a lot of pain, a lot of... But moving forward, we now have the Hermit in reverse. You are lacking in wisdom here, or you are lacking in belief, I want to say, in yourself. I feel like you're not following your correct advice, or not listening to yourself. You're being a bit rash, or a bit... You're not following things to sequence. Not trusting it. Root of the reading, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, a lot of earth here, I like it. And you are assessing a lot of your monetary and material and asking tough questions. You're also investing a lot in your home, a lot in your security, a lot in, your family, but things that really matter to you, the home, the monetary growth here, growing that pentacle. Past energy, Page of Cups reversed with the 6 of Pentacles. You were very susceptible to someone really flattered you, really maybe seduced you, really caught you off guard. They came across as so equal, give and take, would give you everything that they had of the back of their dime. I don't know if it was really all that plain to see, or whether it was more you asking for your fair share of the dime, because as you can see, he's kind of begging. Were you begging? I don't know, maybe. Future energy, 8 of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords reversed. You are blocking communication with this person. You are actively making very much attempt to delete. Thorns of dispute, jealousy, harassment, borderline abuse maybe here. 10 of Swords reversed, this is saying that you're going to get some benefit or some profit here. I feel it's going to be temporary. Don't get too fixed in thinking that this person is not going to come back. I feel this person is going to come back out of February very soon. I have mid-April, late March. I don't know why I'm seeing the 1st to 14th of April. I don't know why. Advice from Spirit, the Chariot in reverse and the Devil, Cancer and Capricorn energy. Be warned, you could lose things otherwise firmly in your grasp, things that will shoe-ins, there could be cancellations of plans. This could make you want to go down to a self-destructive end. Don't go down that path of, being self-destructive, partaking in this devil energy of all the bad stuff, making excuses for the failures. Things happen. Things sometimes don't come through. Don't be hard on yourself and push yourself against the wall so hard that the devil's the only place that you will find comfort. We all have failures. We all have shoe-ins that end up being a shoe what? A shoe where? A shoe who? We all make mistakes. Things don't come in. It's life. We're human. But don't beat yourself up so much to the point where you are seeking out release in things that are so bad for you. That could actually take you down to a whole nother path of issue. I think you understand. Outsider's view. Page of Wands reverse. They see someone that's gone through a really hard time at the moment, breakup of relationships, or have just had a real bad luck of sequence. And this atones to that too. King of Swords reverse, 9 of Pentacles, the World in reverse. King of Swords reverse, someone very, very severe, very dogmatic, very abrupt, very rash, almost coming across with they come across cruel, conflicted. They don't mince their words. They are borderline sadistic with the way they come across. I'm seeing that this is the person that you might have tried to get away from. Outside's views are not very high of this relationship you might have left, if that's what it's intended to, or to whoever this individual is that you try to get away from. They see someone, 9 of Pentacles, someone that's got it all off their own back, someone that doesn't need this individual, someone that never needed this individual and never got anything from this individual. But they are not stupid enough to see that this this cycle has finished. It has not. This individual will come back, and I feel, like I said in that future energy, if this is attainment to another individual, whether it's a friend, family member, ex-partner, ex-lover, ex-husband, babies, daddies, mamas, uncles, whoever's, I don't care who it may be attaining to in your life, but if this is attaining to a person, if that's resonating for you, I'm strong prickling to say that they are coming back around again. Hopes and fears, I think you fear it too. 8 of Swords and the Empress. A hell of a birthday reading, eh? You know, you are going through a little bit of conflict, imprisonment in one's mind, overthinking it. You know, you really are. Sometimes your own worst enemy, Aquarius, but I understand. But your hope is this of the Empress, and I'm seeing that that's what you are. You're in a fruitful stage right now. You may even, some of you out there may be pregnant right now, and you're having some of those weird-ass baby dreams that you have during the first and actually throughout the whole pregnancy. You know, all sorts of crazy shit you're dreaming up in your fucking head because you've got the bubbles. Maybe you're just really tired from already having children, and you're stressing out. You're not in any imminent danger. It's all up in your head, most of it. Reasonable fear may be a little bit of it, but it's all over exaggerated, it's all exacerbated, all up in your head. You are really in the energy of the Empress. You are fruitful, you are divine. Everything's growing for you right now, everything is bliss. From the outside, being inside of you, you're 8 of Swords, you're imprisoned, you're conflicted, you are borderline having a mental breakdown. The outcome, the Hermit with the Page of Swords. You know, following your own knowledge, moving forward with your own wisdom, and dispelling a lot of that extra material and attainable. Why? Because the Page of Swords, you're on a vigilant, sleuthy, sly, but direct mission to uncover that of which is less than known information. You're spying, you're sleuthing, and you're going at it alone. You're not letting anyone know what your plan is here. But your plan is of knowledge, of secrets, of things that have been kept hidden, truth of the matter, things that people hide, information that's been kept a secret. You're on a rebellious raid of self, on your own, following your own wisdom of how to do it, by attaining knowledge that is not yet seen, heard, or understood. I feel this is very important to you, Aquarius, too. I wish you the best of luck. Let's get some additionals now about Oracle before we get you additional extra special one. For Aquarius, please. Yes, we go. Compassion for all. Compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Exactly what I said. Everyone benefits when you're kind. May all beings be free and happy, including you, my darling. One more. February, Aquarius, please. 2022. Breathe deeply. If I can pick it up. Breathe deeply. Breathe big. Let it all in. Expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause. Inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. Compassion for all and breathe deeply. I like that. Now, since it is your birthday month, I wanted to pull a ruin for you for your birthday. As a bonus additional message for Aquarius for February 2022. It is the ruin. Do you want to know? Oh, I don't know if you do. It's the ruin number 4 of grief. In drawing this ruin, look to care of your heart, for the heart is where the deepest memories of grief are held, and where grief's wounds will finally be healed. Rare indeed is the life that has not been touched by grief. Whether the grief you are feeling in the present or an old sorrow you are now strong enough to face, remember, without the experience of grieving, you may never move beyond that which has caused you so much sadness, so much pain. Be it the death of a child, a spouse, a friend, a parent gone but never truly mourned, feel your grief and embrace it, for it is the depths of grief that we come to know the value of life. Ask yourself if this ruin is a messenger sent to connect you to the grief of another, someone who is overwhelmed with grieving and sorely in need of a friend simply to listen or to share their tears. Grief wears many masks. Remember this whenever it is the heart of another you are being called to care for. In regret, grieving takes another form. Regret for what was done or left undone, for what was said or never said. The ruin of grief can serve as a gentle reminder to make amends where you have wronged another, to do or say what you know in your heart will heal the past. Sometimes feelings of regret and loss arise when we fail to take advantage of an opportunity. We tell ourselves it was the chance of a lifetime, and we grieve for what we've missed. In looking back, acknowledge that your path lay elsewhere and make your peace and with what was not to be. If you have been too long alone with grief, this ruin is saying reach out for help to family and friends, or having neither, find a community that can support and comfort you, a fellowship that will welcome you with understanding. For some, this ruin announces that the time has come to mourn an old sorrow for another, or for others, it heralds the end of a long period of grieving. Either way, know that even the deepest grief, when fully felt, will lessen and soften over time. There is a calm to be found on the far side of grief, a peace unknown to those who have yet to grieve. If nothing else, receive this ruin calls us to spend a moment in prayer for the relief of pain, the practice of kindness, and the restoration of peace in our troubled world. Say it with me now, if you may. We ask in the name of all thy creatures, that our suffering shall cease, that we shall be fed and healed, provided with the safe haven here on earth, and then, O divine mystery, our home in thee. Happy birthday, Aquarius, and I hope you have a wonderful February 2022. Till next time, Risky from Righteous Readings. Take care.